Welcome to The Written, a recurring podcast featuring student works of nonfiction, short fiction, poetry, and more. Today, DCCC students share some of their autumn poems and memories with us. Enjoy the show.
Hi, my name is Fafali Ciseglo, and this is my fourth semester at Delaware County Community College. I will be sharing with you my autumn memory, Autumn Bliss. Autumn is arriving, bringing us cheer, with a smiling grin from ear to ear. The whistling of the wind, sweet song to the day. The leaves dance and extend in every way. The breeze of the chill surprises us with a thrill, as we enjoy the last of our warmth through skill. The soothing flavors of apple and pumpkin pie greet me with delight. The savory taste with a bite convinces me without a fight. The Thanksgiving feast we dream of tonight. Preparing for winter without warning or expectation, as we rush through the storm and the raging sea. How peaceful will we be, at home, and worth as we believe. As we hope for Thanksgiving break to welcome us home, remember that we are not alone. Even through my poem, this presence. The autumn bliss that is revered yet invited. No matter where we are or how far, we are all united. With autumn, as we see, all as we believe, to relieve. Family cheer, football games, excitements, disappointments galore. For the time that we have, let us cherish it through restoration. For the time that we have, the excitement, there is more. The autumn bliss calls out to me, sings to me a melody, delivers a kiss to my soul, completes me whole, through my heart and within the sky. Through our lessons in life, we learn to apply, as we try. Autumn bliss calls out to me, through the depths and in the sea, and this is what we believe, a unified nation. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Raven Amaro. I'm one of the co-executive producers for the New Media Lab. Today, I am reading on behalf of DCCC student Hannah Wexler. Autumn is hands down my favorite season. I love the changing of leaves, the crisp air, and finally being about to bring out my fall candles. Autumn has been a very memorable season for me since I was little. My favorite fall memory would have to be going to Peddler's Village every year with my mom before she passed. It became a tradition of ours. We would go, and I would be in awe over all the fall decorations and just having that cozy feeling while sipping on apple cider walking around the village. Pumpkin picking was always my favorite thing to do there, because we would have to go on a hayride to get to the pumpkin patch. When we were on the hayride, my mama would snuggle up to me and my cousins to keep us warm till we finally got there. Me and my cousins would make bets to see who could get the biggest pumpkin that they can carry. After the hayride, we would all carry our pumpkins back to the car to take home and paint them. We would go to my mom's house, where it just made you feel at home. She always had the best smelling house, the best and unique decorations, and above all, my mama made the best food. I will always have our memories at the Peddler's Village to remember all the good times we had as one big family. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jamie DeKai. This is my first semester at Delaware County Community College, and today I will be reading for Sarah Ciesco. All Saints Day. I hear birds flying in the open field. I see wet orange and brown leaves by the tree. I feel drizzly mist soaking through my worn black coat. I hear candles crackling around me. I see families gathered together. I feel the warmth of your memory when coldness surround. I'm here, but somewhere else. You passed away so long ago. I'm praying for memories, our only place to meet. You passed away so long ago. I'm bringing red roses and thick candles for you. Oh, Grandpa, as every year I am here, the graveyard in the cold. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Sloan Glover, and I'm a second-year student at DCCC. This is my autumn memory. One of my favorite Thanksgiving traditions has nothing to do with Thanksgiving, really. I don't like Thanksgiving food, and I don't really spend time with my family because my parents are divorced, and I don't like the institution of Thanksgiving. One tradition I absolutely love to do, though, with my mom and sister is to drive down to Philly and pick up Chinese food. Over the years, we picked the perfect spot, and we don't eat at this restaurant at any other time but Thanksgiving. We'll drive through the rain and snow to park on crowded streets in Chinatown to buy food. Then we'll come home and watch movies throughout the night. The tradition arose because none of us like Thanksgiving food, and since my mom and I are vegetarian, we can't eat any of the meat dishes at Thanksgiving feast. Since I don't have many traditions and I don't like celebrating any other holiday, it's one of the best things to look forward to every year. Thank you.
Hey, my name is Peter Njuguna. I'm in my second year at DCCC. Today, I'm reading on behalf of Tamar Kaiser. Thanksgiving, I feel like falling. The leaves with vibrant colors. I smell the scent of bourbon and s'mores. By the fireplace, I feel the warmth. Makes my emotion explode. On a journey, we go with fall, the season of thanks and togetherness, unity amongst all. Open the oven to sweet potato pies, chilly winds breezing against my eyes. Autumn, a memory to me, a memory that will always be. Halloween comes around, boo, bright orange pumpkins sitting on the steps, attracting the eyes of the goblins and witches, possibly a raccoon too. The kids go trick or treat, and the adults go to the parties to dance to the beat. Different costumes people are in. Some are scary, some are funny. A kid dressed as Monopoly, all about the money. A werewolf to chase down. What a thriller. Maybe some dressed as MJ, moonwalking dressed as an astronaut, or the different type of candy. Be careful, you might get a tummy ache, or cavities, all the sugar gravity. Dentist appointments, like a strategy. Caramel apple, oh, how sweet. The caramel will get stuck on our beards. No shave November. Candy corn, looking like a treat. Trick or treat, smell my feet, as the kids say. Enjoy this beautiful season, filled with love and bonds. All of fall is about the colors, the treats, the costume, minus the heat. I always live for this season. This season looks so neat. Happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy the spooky days. Horror movies on replay. Have a great autumn day.
Hi, my name is Maeve Salla. I'm in my third year at Delaware County Community College, and this is my autumn memory. My friend Corey called to invite my husband Nathan and me to go camping in Maine with her and Henry. We're always down to camp, and we excitedly agreed to go. We piled our gear on top of Corey's Jeep, wrapped it all up in a tarp, and tied it down with climbing ropes. We promptly named it Lump. We plugged Corey's portable CD player into her tape deck and played Bare Naked Ladies, Mighty Mighty Boss Tones, and Joshua Caddison music for the 12-hour drive. It started raining. We stopped at a hardware store for an extra tarp. The men inside the store wished us good luck as we left. We set up camp, but didn't feel like cooking in the rain. We found a restaurant that had a whole lobster meal for only $10. The next morning, it was cloudy, but not raining. We went kayaking. Henry is afraid of sharks. We told him sharks don't go that far north. They do, but Henry didn't need to know that. Our tour guide started telling stories about sharks. Henry glared at us. It started raining again. The temperature dropped. A tarp collapsed early the next morning and channeled rainwater through Corey and Henry's tent like a stream. We checked the forecast. Solid rain and cold for the next 5 days. We were supposed to be camping for 4 more days. We decided to pack it in early. We shoved our stuff into a decidedly soggier lump and headed home. We just started planning our trip back. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Lydia Nansanja, and I am the second year at Delaware County Community College. Today, I'll be reading on behalf of Zaya Nabi. For me, autumn is more than a season. Autumn is a time of change and reflection for me. As a little girl who lived in West Virginia, autumn was watching the beautiful shades of red, orange, and yellow leaves floating down from the sky. Autumn was driving through Harper's Ferry, watching the leaves swirl in the air as the breeze pushed them along. Autumn was feeling a cool, deep breath of fresh air fill my lungs as I stuck my head out the window to feel the rush of wind. Autumn was smelling the aroma of pumpkin and cider filling our warm and love-filled home. Autumn was exploring every inch of the pumpkin patch to make sure we picked the most deformed pumpkins because we did not want them to feel sad for not getting picked. Now, almost 15 years later, I am 20. Autumn is still watching the leaves fall, but now understanding that nature's cycles are mirrored in our lives. We release and let go of things that burden us. And I still feel cool air fill my lungs, but now it brings about a sense of gratefulness. Autumn is still smelling sweet smells in our love-filled home, but now it is within a home I created myself. And although I still go to the pumpkin patch, it's no longer giggling and playing with my sisters. Autumn is more than a season. Autumn shows me it can be a beautiful thing to change and let things go. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Kara Oakes. I'm a first-year student at Delaware County Community College. Today, I'm reading on behalf of Katherine Tran. In anticipation for the polar shift. Fall was never one of memories, but with you, it is a portrait, a photograph carved into my mind in rust-colored sepia. We've harvested cups of coffee with an umber aroma so strong yet so sweet on leaf-strewn evenings. It warmed our hands just as much as our hearts. We've sought comfort in shared scarves despite the unraveling yarn and scratchy patchwork knit. It was a thread too lonely to wear as one. We've huddled in fogged cars, avoiding the bitter crisp of air and the frost that nipped at our ears. It was a cramped fit, but no one dared to leave. We've clung to warm hugs, breathing in candlelit solace with just a hint of salted tears. We longed to latch onto this ripe age of happiness. Here's to many more autumns, and to the hope that among this palette of gold and copper tones, our friendship will be a constant variable.
Hi, my name is Anaya Barr. I'm in my second year at DCCC. Here is my autumn memory. Yellow and orange leaves are falling from the tree. The temperature is changing from cool in the morning to warm in the afternoon. This is the season where it's the holidays. Halloween is coming, but no time to fear. Make sure you have your costume ready, not just to scare. Hoodies and boots, jackets and sneakers have resurfaced. Pumpkin pie, pumpkin spiced iced coffee, apple cinnamon pie, and hot cocoa. Oh, how could I forget? Scary movies as well.
Hi, my name is Rachel Norton, and this is my first semester at Delaware County Community College, and here is my autumn memory. The month of October, for the majority of us, centers around Halloween, a holiday where you can dress up as anything and pretend to be someone you aren't for the night. Adults have bowls of candy while kids go knocking on neighbors' doors collecting it. Meanwhile, teenagers will sometimes go to costume parties and things like that. For those of us who either hate parties or don't get invited to any, we tend to sit indoors watching only the best Halloween movies, aka the ones made for kids who don't get scared easily. Watching movies specifically made by Tim Burton is like my Halloween tradition. Seriously, Nightmare Before Christmas, James and the Giant Peach, and Miss Pettigreen's Home for Peculiar Children is like my big three. But out of all the movies in the world I could pick to be my favorite Halloween movie, the winner would have to be The Corpse Bride by Tim Burton. The stop-motion animated film about an arranged marriage and a lost bride has so many well-scripted scenes and characters. Not to mention the film's color palette and design is impeccable. The music as well is really fun to listen to, even outside of the film. And even though it came out about 17 years ago, it's still very enjoyable to watch. Some people don't even consider it a Halloween movie, which just gives you a reason to watch it all year round. Anyways, I think that The Corpse Bride is one of the many, many amazing Halloween movies out there that you can watch if you're like me and enjoy your own personal time this Halloween. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Megan Grant. This is my second year at DCCC, and this is my autumn memory. Autumn leaves. My eyes water in the cold air, and the fiery leaves align my path. The big oak mourns its old leaves with wilting, discolored plants. The pumpkins wait to be accessorized. The creatures of the earth pack and organize as they say farewell to the big great oak. The birds kiss the oak farewell, and the sky sends its condolence with a gray hue. But from below, I watch in astonishment as the autumn leaves disperse in dance, and the death of nature makes way for new life. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Ava McAnally, and this is my third year at Delaware County Community College. Today, I am reading on behalf of Tyler Smith. Halloween has long been one of my favorite holidays every year. Being able to dress up in a costume and run around as a little kid always excited me. Going from door to door, seeing all the cool and unique ways people set their homes up, the endless candy, and just being out later than I usually was just made Halloween all I could ask for. The right costume was key for a good Halloween, though. As a little kid, choosing what I wanted to be always came down to whatever movie or show I found the coolest around that time. One year, it was the White Power Ranger from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. The year I want to mention, though, was when I was very little, probably around 2 or 3 years old. The Walt Disney movie Dinosaur from the year 2000 had been my favorite for a while, and I really wanted to be the main character, an iguanodon named Aladar. This year, though, my costume would not be one found and bought in stores. I am not sure if they just did not have any for this character, or perhaps my abuela offered to just make it, but eventually I received my Aladar costume that my abuela sewed by hand. As a little kid, I must not have noticed, but the costume did not exactly look like the dinosaur it was supposed to portray. It resembled something more like a dragon. I like to remember this because I just loved having the costume so much, I did not even care it was not what I actually wanted. Thank you.
You've been listening to The Written, brought to you by the New Media Lab and Athletics and Campus Engagement. Our producer for this episode was Rachel Norton. Our co-executive producers were Tashia White and Raven Amaro. Our writers were Fafali Tseglo, Hannah Wexler, Sarah Chesko, Sloan Glover, Tymir Kaser, Maeve Salla, Zaya Nobi, Katherine Tran, Anaya Barr, Rachel Norton, Megan Grant, and Tyler Smith. Our readers were Fafali Tseglo, Raven Amaro, Jamie Dekai, Sloan Glover, Peter Jaguna, Maeve Salla, Lydia Nanzanja, Kara Oakes, Anaya Barr, Rachel Norton, Megan Grant, and Ava McNally. Victoria Colbreth and Samuel Larson designed our cover art, and Indigo Frazier composed our theme music. Raymond Perez and Raven Amaro edited this episode. Lydia Nanzanja prepared our title cards. And my name is Lushonda Stevens, your announcer for this episode. Special thanks to the Director of Athletics and Campus Engagement, Allison Gleason, and our faculty advisor, Professor Maria Boyd. If you have an interest in joining our student organization, please reach out directly to the Office of Athletics and Campus Engagement or message us on Instagram at DCCC_New Media Lab. And please be sure to like and subscribe to us on YouTube. Thanks again for listening.